Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 2 episode 13. I just watched the episodes 11 and 12. If you want to see my reaction videos about these episodes, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm also gonna put the link of the playlist that I made for My Hero Academia if you want to have all of my binge watching with episodes, you know, into the chronological order. I do the same, you know, for each anime, each shows that I'm reacting to. So you guys, you know, if suddenly you want to binge watch everything, you want to rewatch an anime or a show, or you want to discover it, you can really like just go with it and binge watch something like you would binge watch these shows and these animes. Just in case, I'm gonna put the links into the eye. Okay, we finished the festival. Like, it's episode 13 and we finished the festival. I really thought that some fights, you know, would last for a longer time. I said it, Ochako against Bakugo, Deku against Todoroki, Todoroki against Bakugo. Like, really? These two, Todoroki against Bakugo, it was a final fight, you know, of this festival for all guys, at least for this class. And not even half of an episode, that was weird. But at the same time, it can be explained by the fact that Todoroki didn't want to use his left side, like he's still confused about it. Before the fight with Deku, it was really like, I'm rejecting this part of my power because I'm rejecting my dad. And Deku helped him to understand that it's a part of himself, but it doesn't mean that he is like his father. And for sure his father is gonna think about stuff and all of that, but it's his issue, his problem. And Todoroki, he just has to think about what he's gonna do with all of his power, including that side of it. But he needs time, you know, to think about it, to work on it, and also I love that this anime, these writers, they are not making that character change just like that, just after one fight, and they are letting that character, you know, time to think about it, to work on it, to visit his mom. We didn't see it, you know, really that reunion, but we saw the beginning of it and we just had, you know, the meaning of it for Todoroki, and that's already great. It's the beginning of his new life. Now that he's gonna accept fully himself, you know, he's gonna be truly himself, he's gonna reach out to his mom and he's gonna make peace also with that part of his story, and he's gonna see that he can be fully himself, entirely himself, and that it's okay, and it's gonna demand work and time, and I'm all for it. Maybe we're not gonna see all of it, but just to know that it's gonna happen, it's already cool. Ah! It's raining! Beginning of the last episode, during the intro of the last episode, I had to take out, you know, my parasol, because I saw that the rain was coming and maybe a storm, and see, it took 40 more minutes than I thought, but that's it, it's raining. It's raining, no, right? It's not. Yes, it's just rain. Just rain. Ah, the sound of it, I don't like the sound of it, it's just rain. I'm watching it, you know, because I just repaired my car, you know, because I had... Some months ago we had de la grêle, and because of that I had things, you know, on my car, and I just repaired it yesterday and it cost me a lot. So if today we have some things like that again, I don't want to go to repair my car again. You know, like to have to pay again and all, like, please. It seems to be only rain. But it's a lot of it, and suddenly, I'm sorry. I can't focus on things. And almost no rain anymore. I'm so sorry for that, and I'm sorry if it's gonna make a lot of noise, you know, during this video, and maybe if the lights are gonna change a lot, but as you can see, really, it happened just right there. Really? Just seeing how much it rained, like, I was already like, no! Like, I have an insurance and they paid, you know, the majority of the bill, but I had to pay still a little of it, and the little of it, it was 300 euros, and please, if it's happening again, you know, I'm not gonna have the money for it. Like, I have it, but I don't want to use it for that. It's really, you know, the money that you're keeping in case of emergency, and it's not really an emergency, so no. I'm sorry. I'm disturbed. I'm sorry, I'm totally sorry, I'm disturbed. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus on this episode. Normally I'm gonna have the time for 2 episodes, but if it's like that, maybe not. I will see that. At least 1 more episode, and I really don't know what it's gonna be about now that we finished the festival, and I didn't expect at all to finish the festival already. So maybe we're gonna talk about these villains, the fact that they watched the festival, that maybe they recognized Deku, and maybe also they understood that Deku's power, it's like All Might's power. No matter what, also they reached out, you know, to the villain who did that to Iida's brother. Iida's brother who is not dead. That was really unexpected for me. Okay, he's into a bad health, a bad condition, but at least he's alive, and that's great. But I'm still worried about the consequences that it can have on Iida, maybe, who is gonna want a revenge, and who is gonna go dark Iida, you know, really mad, really angry and all against the villains. I'm worried about it, so I don't know at all what this episode is gonna be about. We're gonna discover that together. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have this episodes of My Hero Academia earlier, 4 episodes of advance, which means 2 weeks of advance. If you can be interested by that, if you want extended and full reaction parts for this episode, like I say each time, I'm not forced to cut like for YouTube and to play with opacity, and it's the best way to support me if you want, if you can. It can be appreciated to help me, you know, to pay for my car if things are happening again. If you want to help me with that, come on my Patreon. Let's go for this episode. I'm really checking, you know, the clouds and all of that. Careful. Really careful. I'm watching you. Really my dream, to be able to control the weather. My dream. Now recognizing you. You're gonna become popular. Ah, it's raining for you also. Iida? Fajo is prepared. You're so great, Iida. I love you so much. Some names? Some new names? What about your eyes? Are they okay? They're gonna choose their hero names now? No. Yes, but it's related to their powers, the potential of it. No, it's because of you! I'm surprised by that. No one would want to take that risk. I would! That's cool! Some internships? Okay. Why focusing on these parts of her body? And this anime is not about that, you know, like they are treating well Ochako, Momo, other girls like that, so why do you need for her? It chose your name! So cool. I'm gonna have new names to remember. I don't have any idea. I love the sentence. It's not representing you well. Yeah. Froppy. I like Froppy. It's a good one. Red Riot. Yes? Cool. Yes, he's cool. And he's a good friend. You had a lot of ideas? All based on All Might. You are so cute! But you need to find your name. Oh, amazing! Jamie. Okay. Earphone jack? Tentacle, that's a good one. No! Cellophane. Tailman, that's a good one. I love Pinky. Easy one. Creative. You can do better. No! It's himself! I love the fact that it's himself. It means that he wants to be himself. No. What about Iida? Iida. You're gonna take his name as an homage. Do you want that, Iida? I want for you to be yourself, to not be your brother. I prefer that. You know, it's a little like Todoroki. For now, they have to be themselves, to find their names. Deku! Deku! So cool. Cool! And over. Yes, Bakugo. For me, Bakugo can be a good one. You're gonna be good at it. Cool. No! No. Are you going for the lady or for the job? You did? She wants to learn to fight. No, she's a fighter! Okay, she can protect people and rescue them, but she's a fighter. Yes, my girl! She wants to work, you know, on her defense. Iida? He kept his name, but I think that maybe he wants on his brother's team. You said it. And over. Grand Torino? Your master. It can be great, right? Ah, his friend, not your master died. You know my theory that at some point All Might is gonna die. And it's his mentor, at some point the mentor has to die. The hospital to be close to his brother. You need to talk with him. He needs his friends. 10, okay. Not only to be close to his brother, but also to have his revenge, to search for this villain. He's gonna go on a revenge path. Iida. Yes. He's so proud and all and... What? Cool. I'm wondering his ability, you know, is quick. Oh. Blood? Ah! You're really old and that was a test? No preview. Okay, it's gonna be fun! You know, if he's presenting himself like that, you know, by making a prank, a joke to Deku, it's gonna be fun. He looks really old. The fact that we know now that it's not All Might's teacher, you know, master, mentor, and it's his best friend. Again, my theory about everyone who had one for all at some point, my theory, the fact that they are dying, you know, really young or just after giving their powers to someone because it's making them weaker and they are attacked a lot, so because of that, you know, a mix of that, because of that they are dying soon. And you know, the fact that Deku is so All Might when he saw all of these faces about the ones who had one for all before him. I'm scared. I'm scared that All Might would die soon We'll see. Gran Torino. Yes, I'm wondering about your ability, your quirk. That was a cool episode. You know, after all of the other ones, which were so intense, with all of this fight and all, this one was really lighter, but at the same time it was an important one because it was an episode about the characters, not only because they chose their names, but also because we had a focus on a lot of them about where they are standing now, what they want, you know, for the future because of the internship that they're gonna take, but also because of the name that they chose and stuff like that. Like, you know, for Iida and for Todoroki and also for Deku to choose, you know, to go by their names. I mean, Deku, it's his nickname, so maybe more for Todoroki and for Iida to choose to go by their names. It's really because right now, these two characters, they didn't find themselves. Todoroki, he built himself during all of this time in opposition of his father. And now, after the festival, he just understood that it's not like that, that he's gonna build himself, that he's gonna be truly and entirely himself. So he needs to understand and to know who he is right now, to just imagine, you know, who he's gonna be into the future. So that's why for now it's just Shoto, and it's the same for Iida, who built himself during all of these years, not in opposition of his brother, on the contrary, to be like his brother. And now that his brother can't move his legs anymore, so can't move or just doesn't feel his legs anymore, meaning he's gonna be quirkless now, for Iida it means so much, so he can't take, you know, the place of his brother because he's not his brother and he knows it, but at the same time that's what his brother asked him and he dreamed of that his entire life, so it's a conflict also inside of Iida, so that's why he can't choose a name, and for now he put his name because he needs to find himself. Right there, that end, I'm really worried. At first, you know, I was like, okay, he chose that place, that internship because he wants to be close to his brother, to this hospital and all. And now I'm really more like, no, in fact, he wants to go back to this place, this town, because it's where his brother was attacked and he's into a revenge path, like I suspected. He wants to go after this villain. That's why. I'm feeling so sad and frustrated that he doesn't open himself to his friends because they are right there and they want, you know, to tell him we are there if you need us, we are your friends and all. But for sure, for someone like Iida, who is so proud, you know, who is really there for people and who is really like that also with the rules and all, is not blocked emotionally and with his attitude with people, but he's blocked, I think, with his emotions, expressing his emotions. And right there, he can't, and he can't even more because of the fact that he's surely gonna go on a revenge path and he knows, you know, what his friends would say about it. Oh, Iida. And what Deku said, you know, Deku saying that he would regret what was happening right there. I don't appreciate it. Deku choosing this name, that's so cool. I don't know if he's gonna keep it all along, but that's so cool. This name, you know, he made this nickname his nickname. And Bakugo, at the end, we don't know what is truly gonna be his nickname. Because each time, you know, she was saying no, so even to the last one. For me, he's searching too much, you know, to have an explosive name, you know, a name which would mean that he's strong, he's the best, he's a destroyer. Oh, Bakugo, really Bakugo, that's Bakugo. But no, just choose a name who is gonna say who you are and without giving too much, like, you're too much. That's it, your names, the names that you were offering, proposing right there, they were too much. So choose a better one. The other names, the majority of it were cool, were nice. I'm not sure that I have all of them, you know, I'm gonna remember all of them just like that. You know me, with names that's difficult, and I'm just glad, you know, that right now I have all of their names. So the nicknames now, no. Give me a break, it's gonna take me a little time. But some of them are really cool. Froppy, Pinky also we're gonna have. Aizawa is better, you know, it doesn't have any bandage anymore, but I'm still thinking about what they said about his eyes, that maybe he wouldn't get his eyes like they were before, so I'm wondering about his quirk. I want to have the answer about it, you know, that I want for them to talk about it. We'll see. All of these internships are gonna be so cool. I hope that we're gonna see all of them. And I was glad, you know, for Ochako to choose this one, because the girl knows, you know, her qualities and her defaults, and for sure everyone is expecting her, you know, to go on the rescue team, you know, and all, but no, she's a fighter, she wants to prove it, she wants to improve, she wants to do better, to be better, so that's why she's choosing, you know, an internship, which is challenging her. And I love that for her, but I love even more that she can see that about herself and that she's taking that decision for herself. It shows even more her way of thinking, her attitude, and how great she is, you know, that's so cool. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of my girl. Cool, that was a cool episode. Do I have the time to watch one more? Just if you are wondering, outside, no more rain, it's okay. And I think that my car is gonna be okay. But really, I think that at least for the next 6 months, each time that it's gonna rain a lot, I'm gonna be worried about it. Like, you know, against 300 euros on your car, I'm sorry, but it's not money that I can spend just like that, you know, not into my life. So really, when I'm putting that money, you know, on my car, I expect it, you know, my car to stay like that for at least 6 months or more than that. Really, during the next 6 months, each time I'm gonna be like, please, be okay, don't destroy my car again, it would be great. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there this review and I'm gonna watch, I think, I just checked it, I'm gonna check it again, yes, I'm gonna watch one more episode that's gonna be cool for you, it's gonna be in another video. Again, if you want the next 3 or 4 episodes, if you're watching this on YouTube, go on my Patreon, you can already have them and we can already discuss about them in comments and all. No matter what, it's gonna be in another video. So it's all for you for this video and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?